Doeboi909. Well, let's just watch this video real quick. What do you say?
As you guys see from view, you get the full view. It's not really that big, but it's blue. That's how hot it is. It's over 1,000 degrees. It'll melt you instantly. So, like I said once before, Mammoth Hot Springs. Let me know in the comments where you want to go next. Doeboi gonna take you there.
What a dumbass. And not for the reasons you may think.
Well, and I love that he didn't show us anything to do with how hot it was, but he did show us exactly how stupid he was for intentionally stepping off of the boardwalk and into the places that he's not supposed to get into and filming it.
So yeah, filming yourself commit a federal crime.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Right.
Is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then getting the name of the place wrong.
Yeah.
Is what really bugged me. Hey guys, this is Mammoth Hot Springs. Nope, no, it's not. You were 24 miles south at Barrel Spring.
Wow.
You idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 1,000 degrees. No, it's not. 1,000 degrees is hot enough to melt aluminum.
Yeah.
196 degrees is what that Springs is. That's hot enough to melt a person.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not 1,000 degrees. And then I love how he says, he says, where are we going next? Doeboi gonna take you there.
Right. Like if we said, let's go to, Africa, you're going to just head on over, hop on a plane. Is that your plan, Doeboi, or?
I know I've been in a mood this episode, so why stop now? I got a place you can go, Doeboi. How about you, Cliff?
Okay, that's a little harsh.
Hey, you know that...
but you could take a long walk off of a short pier.
Yes. How about one of those?
Go for a very cold swim.
On the Amazon where there are piranhas. You know Yosemite where the Firefly Falls is? Firefly Falls. Okay, now I'm the idiot. You know that one falls... That one waterfall that gets hit by the sun at a certain time of day, a certain day of the year. Get a picture of that as your...
Jeez Louise.
No, but...
a little mean.
Is that a little much?
A little much.
The other thing about this guy already is it's obvious he skips leg day.
Right. Also,
or is that just a bad angle, bro?
That's also just kind of those shorts.
You need a better hype man.
Like, okay, honestly... The only people that I think can actually pull off shorts that length are dads. And it's because they're only doing it for how many pockets they have that can hold snacks for their kids. If you're a dude wearing shorts, go for the shorter shorts. Like the 6 to 10 inch inseam. Those are nice. Gals like that. You will look so much better than you think you will.
Look, I want this guy to have a long and illustrious rapping career. Is that what he is? He's a rapper?
He is sure trying to be.
So I want to take back anything that I went a little too hard there. And honestly, I would watch the shit out of, you know how Snoop Dogg has narrated some nature videos?
Okay, those are hilarious. I
would watch the shit out of Doeboi909 doing a Nature Channel show called Doeboi Gonna Take You There.
Right. To some extent. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, is he going to do the same thing he did here where he failed to illustrate something while saying he was going to?
That would be his specialty. Like, he would show up and be like, yo, this is Doeboi. I am standing next to a cactus to show you how prickly it is.
Or like next to a skunk to show you how stinky it is.
Yes.
Stuff that you, the viewer on a television, can't actually
interpret. That doesn't translate.
Like, especially because he doesn't even do anything to actually demonstrate the heat.
Audiovisual, right.
Like, do you remember those guys who like went in to cook they took a chicken in to cook it? Yeah. Like the fact that he didn't at least like throw a chicken wing in there or something.
Right. Anybody can walk off of the beaten path to get a closer look at, now wait a minute. Didn't, I'm going to show my ignorance here, but it was I don't know, was it one of the Pauls it was Mr. Beast, I think, went to Chichen Itza, went to one of the 7 wonders of the world, that El Castillo there, and took a drone up into the
Oh, that's cool.
Throne room or something, the thing you're forbidden to go into.
That's super rad, though.
But because it was a drone.
And didn't touch anything.
Yeah,
that's kind of neat.
Bro, do that. Take a fucking tip from Mr. Beast. Anyway. Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doeboi909. I'm standing here in the holiest of holies in the Salt Lake City Temple to show you how sacred it is.
Yeah, right?
No, probably not, buddy.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the whole point.
Yo, what's up? This is Doeboi909, and I'm being bitten by, what's that little blue octopus in Australia at the Great Barrier Reef, the one that will, like, drop you dead in seconds.
I have no idea, but that sounds terrifying.
So you can see how poisonous it is.
Jeez Louise.
No, you can't.
Well, I mean, if they keep filming, you can.
Well, and I just love that he gets everything wrong.
Yeah, you can tell that he's trying to be a rapper and not much else.
Let's get a shot of him at the state capitol building in Boise and have him say something like, yo, what's up? I'm in Mud Lake, Idaho, and it's the tomato capital of the world. And you can see here the Amish are coming through.
Right. Funny.
Nope.
Yeah.
None of that is true.
And the fact that he filmed himself committing a federal crime, you know? And the thing is, that's not the first time he's done it. Like, I actually scrolled through his Insta a little bit, and not a federal crime, but other crimes. Like, I saw him vandalizing something. He wrote penis, doughboy, but instead of an S, he put an X at the end of penis. So it was penix, I guess.
So that means it's a gendered penis.
Yes, yeah, it could be for both guys and gals.
Yeah. It could be a Latinx penix.
Yeah, right. Either that or else he was pointing out that he is a Latino penis.
Oh, okay,
maybe?
Yeah. He's got a Latinx penix.
Right. You know, and the fact that he signed it too, like, that's just the dumbest thing to do. You know? It reminds me of when my brother and I were little kids.
Could that be our thumbnail title? Could we get away with Latinx Penix?
I think we could.
Okay.
But anyway, when my brother and I were little, my grandma's basement didn't have any carpeting. It was just concrete floor. Mm-hmm. And at one point, he found a can of spray paint, went down there and wrote his name, realized that would get him in trouble. So he also wrote down my nickname and my cousin's nickname underneath it.
Oh, so smart.
Right. And then, you know, me and my cousin had been off playing together. So, like, we both had an alibi. Mm-hmm. He was the only one who didn't, but we were children. So he comes up to us and he's like, guys, you need to come down and look at this. Someone wrote our names on the ground. And we're like, okay. And we think that we're in a Scooby-Doo mystery all of a sudden, trying to figure out
so he
who
pulls
could have
you
possibly
in,
done this.
Gets you invested.
Right. Well, clearly it was him, you know, and he wrote his name first and then realized he was going to get in trouble, which is, it seems, outside of Doughboy's cognitive function because he wrote his name on his graffiti, not realizing that could be a problem.
Right.
I don't know. And then there's also a video of him with a big old bag of weed on a table for one of his music videos. Now, I don't know if this is prop weed. Maybe it's just hemp.
Maybe it is.
You know? But if it is real weed, I don't think even in California you can have that much at one time.
Yeah, do recreational states still limit the quantity?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm not a weed expert.
If you applied that to booze, like, couldn't you have, 20,000 cases of Crown Royal if you so wanted?
That's true. You could have bottles on bottles. But anyway, I just thought it was funny that he seems to have a track record for, filming himself doing things that you might not necessarily want attached to your name.